Good evening. I am Amber Schroeds. I'm the director for the Harford County Department of Community Services, and it is my honor to welcome you to the 32nd Harford's Most Beautiful People Award Ceremony. Our presentation is going to start this evening with a performance from the North Harford Harmonics led by Angie Jones. It is the national anthem, so please stand. Thank you, Harmonics. Thank you, Angie. That was absolutely beautiful. Tonight, we celebrate the unsung heroes in our community. Our nominees represent all corners of our county, but they have this in common. Their efforts have made Harford County a more beautiful place to live. Tonight, it is our opportunity to say thank you for the great work that you do. Thank you for sharing your time and your talents, and for going above and beyond for your neighbors and those in need. Thank you for making a difference. I'd also like to express my gratitude to all of the nominators that are with us this evening. Thank you for recognizing the special role these individuals play in your organization and appreciating their efforts every day and sharing their stories with us so that we can applaud them with you tonight. For those who have not attended this event before, you are in for a very inspiring evening. But before we begin, I would like to introduce our elected officials that are with us today. County Executive Barry Glassman. Adam Hyob, representing Delegate Marianne Lasanti. Chief Deputy Stephen Bodway, representing Sheriff Gaylor. County Council President Richard Slutsky. Jean Beulah, representing County Councilman Curtis Beulah. And Samantha Harris, representing County Councilman Pat Vincenti. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us this evening. At this time, I would also like to recognize our very generous sponsors, the Aegis, Richardson's Flowers and Gifts, Pairings Catering, Wegmans, Brooms Bloom Dairy, Jim Lockard Photography, Tri-State Trophy, Harford Cable Network, the North Harford Harmonics, the John Carroll High School, the Upper Chesapeake Chorus, and Christy Breslin, WJZ News. Can we give them all a round of applause? And a very, very special thank you to Dr. Russell Long and Deb Sward and the Bel Air Church of the Nazarene, who have been our very gracious hosts for many years. Finally, I'd like to express my deep gratitude to the entire team of Community Services, and particularly to Susan Fisher, Sylvia Bryant, Meg Deem, Linda Bourne, Crit Heim, Teresa Smith, and Kathy Stewart. Thank you so much for all of your efforts for this event. It is now my true pleasure to introduce Harford County Executive Barry Glassman.
Thank you, Amber. It's good to be here this evening for this, what I think is a wonderful event. You know, volunteers have had a powerful impact on the health and well-being of Harford County for some time. Some of our volunteers are firefighters, saving lives. Others deliver meals or a touch of kindness to homebound seniors. Some give their time to local nonprofits. Other volunteers informally by caring for a neighbor or even a stranger. However they choose to give, volunteers enrich the lives of our citizens with their acts of bravery, kindness, and concern. Volunteering is also a unique part of Harford County culture. In fact, we have generations of families who regularly come together to present and to help others in our community. Collectively, tonight's nominees represent thousands of hours of volunteer service, and they have brightened the lives of countless citizens. So tonight we are deeply grateful for their contributions, and I am proud and honored to share their stories with you tonight. And let me just say, I want to thank the young people from North Harford that came down. They've had a tough week this week as we lost a young man at North Harford High School. So I thank those young people for coming down. And you know, in Harford County, we've had a tough few months and here in the county. But I always remind folks, and tonight is a perfect example, that in fact, you know, love always wins. Kindness to one another is always successful. And that when you hear the stories tonight, think about all the good that's out there in our community. Not just the bad that we hear about once in a while, but all the good that we have in this county. And I tell our young people all the time to make sure that they look out to do that. And it reminds me, Senator Hooper used to go to this church and attended this event many years. He used to tell people, and I always tell young people, you never stand taller than when you're leaning over to help someone less fortunate. And And I think that rings true tonight. So on behalf of Harford County, I want to say thank you and God bless you for being a part of service to others. Thank you.
Thank you, Barry. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce Christy Breslin, reporter with WJZ News and an incredible community partner to Harford County. We are absolutely thrilled that she's able to join us again to host tonight. So if you will help me welcome her to this podium with a round of applause, I would really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I am honored to be here tonight, and I kind of want to echo what Barry said. We've had a rough couple of months here in Harford County, but tonight is all about the good work that we do in Harford County, the good people that we have in Harford County, and we have so many of them. I'd also like to say hi to everyone that is watching us live on Harford Cable Network's Facebook page, so this is live. It's just an honor to be here tonight among people like you that have made such a difference in our county. I'm going to start with our first nominee, Phil Anderson, nominated by Sandra Barstow. As a stroke survivor, Phil is a mentor for the Stroke Recovery and Support Group as MedStar Good Samaritan Hospital. He is the race director for the Stroke Survivor Run and numerous other benefit runs in Harford County. Phil serves on the board of directors of the Ma and Pa Heritage Trail and is involved with many events, including the Connect the Trail Project and Awareness Walk and the Pet Memorial Park. He assists with Annie's Playground Trail, the county's Arbor Day celebration, and Commission on Disabilities Bike Week. Thank you so much, Phil. Next, we'd like to welcome Jaden Betters, nominated by Jean Tate. Jaden Betters is an 8th grade honor student who volunteers with United Way and Meals on Wheels and is an advocate for female students in STEM programs. She is an inaugural and current member of the All-Youth Board of Advisors for the We Can Serve movement and was named an honorary Baltimore Raven in 2014 as part of the NFL's Play 60 Punt, Pass, and Kick Challenge. Jaden hopes to attend one of Harford County's magnet programs and plans to become a veterinarian. Thank you, Jaden. Ashley Brockwell, nominated by TJ Ellis. Ashley Brockwell is a dedicated member of the All-Youth Board of Advisors for the We Can Serve movement. She has co-led the We Care for Kids toiletry drive sponsored by I-95 Shine FM and participated in the We Can Serve's Valentine's Day coloring party, Books for Buddies program, La Magnificence, Boutique for Teen Girls in Foster Care, and Camp Happy for children who are homeless or children that are in transitional housing. Ashley, thank you so much. Donna Bushong, nominated by Don Mathis. Donna is the site coordinator for the emergency rotating shelter at St. Paul's Lutheran Church, helping the homeless during winter months. She volunteers as an overnight chaperone for other area churches and manages a team of volunteers for the Welcome One emergency shelter in Riverside. Donna is a member of Neighbors for a Healthy Habit of Grace and recently completed training to register voters. Donna has also provided construction assistance in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria. Thank you, Donna. Beckett Ursum, nominated by Sean Cross. Beckett is a 15-year-old sophomore who volunteers with the ARC Northern Chesapeake region, assisting individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. She has participated in the ARC NCR's supported employment training group, volunteered with community partner outings, and assisted with activities. Beckett has volunteered at nursing homes, the Boys and Girls Club of Harford County, and to clean up community playgrounds. Further, she works with elementary school students after school and tutors math 3 times a week. Now you can move, Beckett. Thank you so much. She couldn't wait to get off the stage. You should be proud. That's a lot to accomplish for a teen. Dan Feldman, nominated by Nancy Mahoney. Dan Feldman is a volunteer for the Boys and Girls Club of Harford County, assisting with Powerhouse, a dedicated homework time. Dan also serves as a mentor to several young boys and supports numerous special events, including the Boys and Girls Club Youth of the Year. Additionally, Dan works closely with staff members, providing mentorship, inspiration, and encouragement. Thank you, Dan. I wish I would have had someone to help me with homework. I never did it. I probably shouldn't have said that. Patricia Gillian, nominated by Brianne Young. Patricia Gillian is a devoted volunteer with Habitat for Humanity Susquehanna. Her service has enabled 45 families to realize the dream of owning their own home. By contributing over 250 hours per year, Pat continually earns Habitat's Distinguished President's Volunteer Service Award each year she serves. Pat also enjoys working at Habitat's annual golf tournament fundraiser, as well as attending the well-known Dream Builders Ball. Thank you, Pat. Karen Jacobs, nominated by Neela Lancelotti. Karen Jacobs is a volunteer with the Sexual Assault Spouse Abuse Resource Center, or otherwise we all know it as SARC. She has recruited new donors, advocates, and assists with fundraising and awareness events. Karen recently secured furniture and household items for clients transitioning out of SARC's Safe House into their own homes. Additionally, Karen participates in SARC's Adopt a Family program, donating much-needed items ranging from housewares to clothing and diapers. Thank you so much, Karen. Barbara Knapp, nominated by Carol Hansen. Barbara has been a loyal member of Quilts for Heroes for more than 8 years and creates beautiful quilts with original designs and imaginative patterns, which are offered for comfort and appreciation to wounded veterans and their families. Barbara solicits quilt donations, helps to coordinate events, assists with fundraisers, and attends quilt presentations to remind those heroes that they are appreciated for their service. Well, we appreciate them, and we appreciate you. Thank you, Barbara. Betty Leisure, nominated by Linda Marlowe. Betty Leisure is 72 years young, and she looks fabulous. But that does not stop her from volunteering her time to help her neighbors and community. As a member of Edgewood Assembly of God, Betty volunteers at the church's many events, including parties, funeral gatherings, and church socials. She is always available to set up, serve, and clean up. Betty and her husband Bill also volunteer with Extreme Family Outreach twice a week to assemble and deliver food to families in need. Thank you, Betty. Dr. Leslie and Miss Millie Morris, nominated by Jonetta Chambers. Dr. Leslie and Millie Morris have been giving back to the communities they live in for many years. They created Mentor Traveler, a program that helps middle school students learn creative writing, find their roots, and improve reading skills at Edgewood Middle School. The couple are faithful members and fundraising volunteers at St. John's Episcopal Church in Havre de Grace. Additionally, the Morrises work with new writers in Harford County to help them become published authors, and we've had quite a few. Thank you so much for the work that you've done for us in Harford County. Elke Newberger, nominated by Robert Durgan. Elke has spent a lifetime volunteering in the Harford County community. She has worked in numerous capacities for Harford County 4-H for over 48 years. Elke is a founding member of the Harford County Farm Fair Board of Directors, where she has coordinated 4-H activities since 1987. Elke was an active member and president of the PTA, where she started the still-running Jarrettsville Elementary Spring Fling Carnival over 50 years ago. She also volunteered with the North Harford High School Football Boosters Club and announced many home games. Elke further volunteers with the Jarrettsville Lion Club and her synagogue, creating a scholarship program for their day school. That's quite a list of accomplishments, Elke. Thank you. Madison Oswald, nominated by Tara Slaughter. Madison Oswald is a senior at Bel Air High School who is 17 and a vocal advocate for drug reform and rehabilitation. She works closely with Harford County Office of Drug Control Policy and Rage Against Addiction, sharing her family's personal story, bringing awareness to the community, and assisting individuals with substance abuse disorders. Madison started Bobcats Against Addiction and interns with the Harford County Office of the Public Defender. Thank you, Madison. Jim Pashada, nominated by Megan Mahoney. Jim is a tireless volunteer for Stepping Stone Farm Museum in Havre de Grace, and he is devoted to improving the museum and its infrastructure. His assistance helps the museum run smoothly and saves them considerable funds in repairs. Jim also maintains the garden behind the office and provides guests with an overview of the plants that are growing and the methods that he uses, as well as the farm's historic gardening and food production and its cannery exhibit. Thank you so much, Jim. Barbara Reisacker, nominated by Judith Rose. Barbara has volunteered on behalf of the Joppa community for many years. She serves as president of the Joppa Development and Heritage Corporation for the betterment of Joppa and the quality of life for its people. Barbara is a vocal advocate on issues involving school security, sediment runoff and control, clean and safe parks, senior citizen activities, planning and zoning, and transportation that affect Joppa residents. Barbara also cleans up and maintains Mariner Park and volunteers at a local homeless shelter. Thank you so much, Barbara. Reverend Mary Robinson, nominated by Kathy Oler. Reverend Mary Robinson is a retired math teacher who devotes her time and knowledge to tutor and mentor children of all ages. She guides after-school programs in her community, including the Good News Club, a biblical program in the Joppa and Havre de Grace communities, as well as an Elegance Club for young girls. Mary's generosity knows no bounds and currently sponsors a homeless single mother and 4 children, providing food and clothing. As a Reverend, Mary also supports fellowship at Fairview AME Church in Forest Hill. Thank you. Lisa Shepherd, nominated by Lori Heigl. Lisa is a pioneer in Harford County, launching the first PFLAG, Parents, Families, and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. It's the first group in Harford County. Her blog, Love Matters, details her personal and emotional journey of discovering her son is gay. Through this blog, PFLAG, and speaking engagements, Lisa strives to assist with the high suicide rate that the LGBTQ community experiences. Thank you so much. Lisa Sheehan, nominated by Carolyn Adolph. Lisa is a dedicated volunteer for youth in Harford County. She has served on the St. Margaret's School Home School Association and the John Carroll School Parent Association. Lisa is also part of the Harford County Court-appointed Special Advocate Program, where she represents the needs and views of children in the court system. She also mentors other CASA advocates. Additionally, Lisa works with the funeral ministry at St. Margaret's Church, helping families with their grief. Thank you, Lisa. Sharon Spray, nominated by Christy Garman. I like that. Sharon is a dedicated volunteer with the Otter Point Creek Alliance, a part of the Anita Light Estuary Center. She serves as president of the OPCA and is also a hands-on volunteer. Sharon has coordinated the turtle telemetry program, been a monitor for juvenile fish, submerged aquatic vegetation, and marsh plant phenology. She served as a canoe and kayak safety volunteer and assists with all the special events. Thank you so much, Sharon. Dottie Vanopal, nominated by Betty Cavanaugh. Dottie volunteers every Wednesday with the Historical Society of Harford County in Bel Air and assists with the group's special events. Dottie also volunteers with Pets on Wheels, taking her poodle, Ava, to visit residents in nursing homes throughout the county. She serves as the marketing manager of the Upper Chesapeake Chorus of Sweet Adelines and also presents ribbons at the Harford County Farm Fair. Thank you, Dottie. Impressive fan club. Tom and Sharon Walls and Katie Hargrove, nominated by Sean Cross. Tom and Sharon Walls and their daughter, Katie Hargrove, are dedicated volunteers and partners with the ARC Northern Chesapeake region. They have developed Bras for a Cause to benefit Cancer LifeNet, a support program for cancer patients. The Walls family founded the Miracle League of Harford County and are fundraising to provide those with disabilities a fully accessible field to play baseball. Tom, Sharon, and Katie are also faithful members and volunteers at Oak Grove Baptist Church. Tom, Sharon, and Katie could not be with us this evening. Accepting on their behalf is Sarah Garabino, Director of Resource Development for the ARC Northern Chesapeake region. Thank you. Good to see you. Let's give a round of applause to all of tonight's nominees. We really hope so far this evening has inspired you. It's inspired me. It does every year. There are so many different ways that we can give back. One way is to share your talents with the community, and tonight, I am pleased to welcome the Upper Chesapeake Chorus, who have shared their gifts with Harford County for 30 years.
measure, 'cause me and music, we go together like notes in a measure. Long as I'm singing and the world's all right and everything's swinging. Long as I'm singing my, long as I'm swinging my, long as I'm singing, everything is swinging my, long as I'm singing my song.
Thank you very much, and that's the truth. That is the thing that makes us the happiest, is to sing, and we were thrilled to listen to the young people from Harford. Wait a minute, I got get my lips broken now. North Harford High School. They were awesome. Just a little plug, we have a holiday show coming up in December, and they're on our show. December 9th, so we are pleased to be able to sing with them as well. I just want to congratulate all the nominees. I was exhausted reading and hearing. You are just absolutely marvelous people, and none of us can do anything that we do in this world without the help of other people, so thank you so much for that. Thank you for letting us sing free this evening, and congratulations again to all of you.
Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong, so strong. Hands touching, touching hands, reaching, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Oh, sweet Caroline, ba ba ba, good times never seem so good. Oh, I've been inclined, ba ba ba, to believe they never would, but now I look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only, fill it up with only, and when I heard in the night, curtain runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm with you, with you? Hands touching, touching hands, reaching, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Oh, sweet Caroline, ba ba ba, good times never seem so good, so good, so good. Oh, I've been inclined, ba ba ba, to believe they never would. Oh, sweet Caroline, ba ba ba, good times never seem so good, so good, so good. Oh, I've been inclined, ba ba ba, to believe they never would. Ba 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 ba.
Good job on the Baba.
That was incredible. Very, very talented people. Barry and I were just talking about, maybe one time we would do like the Cupid Shuffle or the Macarena, but we're afraid that you guys would never come back. But I also learned that Barry can sing Neil Diamond. Not tonight, but he can. With that being said, let's welcome back our very talented County Executive, Barry Glassman.
Thank you. We would need a lot of classes for me to dance, but I think we should do it one year. I'm up for that. We started a few years ago at the beginning of my administration a new award called the Shining Light Award. This extra category for Harford's Most Beautiful People was created to recognize the brave volunteers who use their talents and their personal stories to shine a light of awareness on a serious issue facing our county. Often the topics have deep, personal, and painful significance. Yet these individuals fight stigmas and talk about difficult subjects that many would rather push into the shadows than bring into the light. This year, one individual was nominated who embodies the values of the Shining Light Award, Madison Oswald. Madison has demonstrated great strength under adversity. Through her story, she has helped raise awareness about frequently overlooked victims of substance abuse, the children whose parents are struggling with addiction. Her prevention efforts, including Bobcats Against Addiction at Bel Air High School, have engaged in children who have directly been affected by this epidemic, and those who just want to help. Through peer-to-peer communication about the dangers of drugs and alcohol, she shines a light on the power of treatment and the importance of eliminating stigma, which too often prevents families from seeking help. Research shows that this is one of the strongest weapons against the opioid epidemic. We are deeply grateful that Madison is able to join us tonight. Sadly, earlier this week, she suffered a personal loss. Please keep Madison and her family in your prayers and join me in another round of applause as we recognize her courage and dedication with this Harford County Shining Light Award. Thank you.
Madison, thank you again for making your important contributions to our community. We are all indebted to you. The next and final award for the night is Harford's Most Beautiful People's Ripple Effect Award. It was named the Ripple Effect Award to symbolize the exponential impact volunteering has on our community. Just like a pebble dropped into a pond, our nominees send ripples through Harford County. The winner of the 2018 Ripple Effect Award has touched our community in a way that continues to produce waves of goodwill. And the award goes to Elke Newberger. We recognize Elke tonight for her tireless and consistent commitment to the Harford County 4-H program, the Harford County Farm Fair, the Jarrettsville Lions Club, Harford County Public Schools, and her synagogue and its day school. Elke's faithful support has impacted and encouraged hundreds of youth each year. Thank you, Elke, for your incredible service to our community. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony tonight. I hope this event has renewed your spirit, as it does mine. I'd like to thank you all for coming out in this not-so-lovely weather, and I'd like to thank all of the nominees for everything that you have done for Harford County. We are so grateful to have people like you in our community. Tonight's ceremony will air on Harford Cable Network. Thank you, Harford Cable Network, for your partnership. Thank you all again for being here. Thank you for all that you do for Harford County. Please drive home safely, and please don't text and drive.